You're live.
Look at this. Look at this, boys. Beautiful Monday morning out there, eh? That weather.
It's rainy.
It
is rainy. So this is TRS Live Shopping with
It
Mike.
is. With Mike in the house.
What are we talking about today,
We're
buddy?
talking about a little bit of blade baits today.
Okay.
You know, and we're coming up on that spring walleye stuff. Guys are working this weekend to get the snow out of the front of the launches up there. And here.
Really busting it.
Yeah, they got Fox Point open up, and then I know County was open up too. There were guys out there Saturday and Sunday morning. So we're talking a little about blade baits.
Well, I'm going to bring up the real shot to make sure we can cover the comments. Why don't you talk about your blade baits?
Yeah, I mean we got a bunch of different styles here. Blade bait, basically, I mean they all kind of do the same thing, but just different shapes and designs and stuff. There's a weighted front end to them with a blade attached to the back, so that's like a back half is like a blade. Get you a bigger one here, you can kind of see it, you know. So it's gonna drop like this, and when you rip it, got a lot of vibration. Multiple holes on there for different head positions, you know. So if you put it farther back, it's gonna be more like this, middle here, you know, front kind of nose up a little bit.
When would you want to go through the different line ties? When's the need for it?
If you're not catching fish, you're not getting bit, try something different with it. You know what I mean? It's just you're just trying to find something to trigger them. You know,
structure under the water doesn't matter where your line ties are?
It has never mattered to me, no.
Okay.
If I was thinking,
it's more just different action.
Different action, yeah. I never worry about, you know, hey, more rock stone there. I need to put this, you know, in the middle or front end or nothing like that. No. Well, half the time I just put it on. I put it on. That's what it's on.
Are you?
I don't really pay attention. I mean, I try and put it on the middle, but if for some reason I'm in a hurry and it ends up in the front, it ends up in the front.
Are you a tie direct or you snap?
I snap for sure. You try tying these direct, you'll get cut off all the time. Because that hole, I mean, that hole's not like an eyelet, like on a jig. I mean, it's literally a hole through a chunk of metal. So you try tying direct, you'll get cut off all day.
Okay. I can go grab one. Is there a tie that you recommend or a snap that you recommend?
Just a dual lock, any dual lock.
All right, you keep talking blade baits. I'll grab some.
Yeah, a lot of times these come with little dual lock snaps. They used to come with them all the time, and now nobody sends them with them. Oh yeah, these Demiki Volts got like a little dual lock snap on them. Kind of hard to see in the package there. You can see that little dual lock snap there. If you can get that on the camera or not, if it's too close. Maybe you can get some pictures up later. But like I said, just put that on there. Like these Demikis come with them. They used to come with them all the time. It was almost impossible to find a blade bait without them. Yeah. Something like that, like a 20 or 30 pounders.
So what about these? A lot of guys like those for ice fishing. Would you still fish one of those open?
You probably could. I don't see why you couldn't. I've never used them before. Ice fishing, I usually tie direct all the time.
Right. But I know, like, when I ice fish, I use one of these, Scotty, if you want to show.
The fast snaps?
Yeah, just a quicker snap option there.
Yeah, I mean, that's better than retying all the time.
Right.
But some of the baits, though, like, when I'm ice fishing a lot, like jigging wraps and stuff, they, for some reason... I catch more fish if I'm tied direct than if I have a fast snap on. I don't know why. So
you should prove that theory sometime.
I know, right?
I can put those back.
So yeah, dual lock snaps on them. But yeah, so we got a multitude of blades. We got some Viper Customs here. We got B Fishing. We got Hutches. We got the Acme V rods. We got some Rapala Rap V series. I don't even know what these guys are. What brand are these guys? These look like Vibe E blades. Haven't tried these ones, but a little different shape, a little different design. Weights more evenly distributed throughout, and there's only one connection point. Okay, pretty cool colors. We got the Demiki Volts. These guys are like bass baits, bass company, but I'll get you. I mean, I catch walleyes on that all day, I'm sure. So,
do you ever tip yours with meat?
No.
And why not?
No need to.
Because it's more of just a reaction. Explain why the blade works and when it doesn't
Blades,
work.
It's reaction. It's all vibration. It's putting off a huge vibration, and it literally drops in front of the fish. Fish will actually pin these to the bottom. Like you go to pick it up.
Oh, no, come on now. That's not a thing.
I know, right?
Pinning to the bottom.
I know, right?
That was made up by a walleye fisherman
for sure, 100%. I'm yet to see a video of a walleye pinning bait to the bottom.
You're trying to tell me a walleye comes up and goes like this with its head to kill
No, he goes nose down.
Oh, nose down and pins it.
Yeah.
All right. right. Now it makes
That's why you
more
get
sense.
sick right here all the time. And you saw that in the head-to-head.
Yeah. Yeah, we sure did.
Yeah, I've yet to see a video of a walleye pinning a bait to the bottom. So
That would be fun to watch.
right. So we got a ton of different colors.
Well, explain what's your go-to right now. Dirty water, let's say, a lot of rain, a lot of melt
It's
off.
a river, so all the rivers are gonna be pretty dirty right now this time of year. You'll get some clear days, but the gold's been really good the last couple of years. By just J&M, this 24 karat gold has probably been the hottest color.
We'll show them. Don't
No, I
show
want
me.
to show you. You need to see it.
I could care less. You got to show them.
So the 24 karat gold probably been the hottest color the last couple of years on the river, by far. By far. Number 2 color. Ooh, that's gonna be a tough one for me. Either Lemonhead or the Clown. Again, J&M. We just got these in this year. Awesome baits.
So
Cool
okay,
colors.
so why is that Mike's favorite pick? Because you keep going to the J&Ms, and we have a huge selection of blades.
It's
But why are you going here?
A lot of it's confidence. You know what I mean? I run a ton of Hutches. Hutches, he's got some cool colors, but they're not custom, like that.
So for that's what does it for you.
For
is
me,
the custom
there's
colors.
a little more options in color, And when you find a bait that works,
Right.
you try and find as many as you can. The Acme V rods, they got one in a gold too, which looks like we got one here in stock. I ran this last year. I caught fish on that all day.
Oh, that's a nice one. Show them that
Yeah.
one. I like these colors on here. Like
Yeah,
this
they're
V-Rod
like
color.
that's
a
like a
great-
UV subdued color. Yeah, I've caught a ton of fish on those too. So I'm not
especially
gonna
with
say-
dirty water.
Yeah.
Do we have any that glow?
Um,
This doesn't say glow.
I don't
on
think
it.
any of them glow. Me personally, I don't.
You don't get into the glow.
I don't
game?
get in the glow. I've never had more success or less success using gold or not using gold. Glow, excuse me. There are some that are out there that are glow, but I don't know. I've never noticed a difference. So
Okay, so right now, what size are you grabbing? And how do you determine what size you're grabbing?
based on current and depth, anywhere from 1/4 to 3/8. There hasn't been a ton of current in the river, so a lot of times you can get away with 1/4 in most areas in the river. You start working your way up farther towards the dam, there's a little more current, you're going to probably want 3/8 up there.
Is it the
for sure.
same adage, like you want to go as light as you possibly
As
can?
light as you can to maintain contact with the bottom, yeah,
Okay.
for sure. And that controls the fall rate as well, too. If you got something that's just dropping like a stone, it's a little harder for those walleyes to pin to the bottom. It's dropping that fast.
It's a lot easier to hook them on the rip.
Yeah, I
though.
know, right? Exactly it.
And then what about your rod reel line selection? What are you doing? We don't have to go grab one because we have a ton of rods in
We got
stock.
a ton of rods.
But like, what about the
For my blade setup,
the
I'm
JT
running
stuff right here.
I'm running like a 7.6 medium light, extra fast. That's what I'm running. This is a 7.9 medium light. Yeah, this would be money all day right here.
you go medium light even though you're that much action and stuff? You're
Yeah,
not-
they're not that heavy at baits.
But what
so-
about because you're constantly ripping it? Is the backbone good enough in a medium
Yeah,
light?
you're making. This is all you're doing. You don't need to be ripping like this.
Okay.
You're only fishing. Sometimes you're only fishing 8-9 feet of water.
Yep.
No need to make 6-foot rips unless you're trying to snag fish in the guts and stuff,
Oh.
which a lot of these guys do up there. They gotta get their picture on their socials with their walleye that they got snagged in the guts.
Right,
And then they
right.
pass it around the boat so all 3 guys can take a picture with it. See that a
But
lot.
there is no reason you couldn't run a medium.
No, it's probably a little stiff.
Okay.
You want that soft tip to get that action. I don't want to have to work all day ripping them. As little action as I can in my arm and forearm to rip.
Yep.
Yeah, this 7.9. Yeah, that's money right there.
Money, dude.
Money, dude. You don't need a huge reel because you're not making bomb casts, so any 2000 series reel will work fine. If you got 25s, that's fine as well.
And then what about you?
Mine, I'm running 10-pound braid. And then 8 or 10-pound floral leader is what I'm running on mine.
Are you running high vis braid?
Yeah. I run the 832 in a high vis.
Nice.
Oh.
And then what about? So we have a great selection right here. But what
And we
about?
got more, and we got more coming.
Do you ever switch hooks out?
If they bend and break off, yeah. Out of the box, I'll leave them how they are. They got these. I don't even know what they called. They're like a split hook because there's no snap rings on there,
Yep.
split rings on there. They bend pretty easy because, like I said, they're not welded together. You got two hooks that are welded together, one that's not.
Well, some are
Like I know those
snap
are
rings.
but these are, if you notice, these are smaller hooks than what's on here.
Right. Do we carry replacements for those?
No, actually. Justin, I know, was working on getting some
we
in
should
there.
probably invest
Yeah, I know.
in that.
Something about, we talked about last week. He's like, yeah, I should probably get some of those in here.
Yeah.
It'd probably be a good idea. I mean, I got a ton of blade baits in my box that are missing hooks.
But this is a blade. Look at the hook on this one here.
That's a different style blade. Yeah.
Can you see that, Scott? It's not a treble. It's like a.
That's just a double hook on that one. Yeah. But again, it's split.
Yep.
So I mean, if you get some bigger fish or sheephead or calf or snag, you'll bend those open a lot.
Okay, I got more questions. You want to keep answering more questions?
I'll answer questions all day. You know that.
If you're replacing hooks, would you ever go to a hair on the back, a hair treble, like a bucktail treble, and then
I've never done that.
Or what about a blade? Kind of express
like a little blade.
Yeah,
little
let's see
blades, like a spinner blade on them. You're talking?
Yeah, let me see if I can find some.
I don't know. I've never done it. Not saying I wouldn't try it. I've never even thought of doing it before. I mean, I think the hair is the great idea in like a cleaner water where it's visible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I got a couple different options here. So this is what I'm referring to. Like if you're going to replace...
You could, but then you have to put a split ring on too. But a lot of these, like I said, a lot of these blade baits don't come with split rings.
But just a little extra...
Flare, flash, something. Yeah, I don't see why you couldn't. I've never done it before. It'd be a good idea. It wouldn't be something...
Well, because you had mentioned if the bite is tough, you kind of move where your line tie is. Why not? You know, this one hurt.
Change something. I don't think it's going to hurt. You might impart some of the.
I was wondering about that. Would you like?
Yeah, you might get some weird action out of the blade bait itself with something this big hanging on the back of it, but maybe you wouldn't.
Right. You know, that's a little extra flash, a little extra kick.
Yeah. Yeah, that for sure. Like I said, I never even thought of putting any of these on.
Or like
I don't think I've ever thought of it just because then I got to worry about getting a split ring on and
right.
That's kind of a pain in the butt when it's 36 degrees outside and you got gloves on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When it's easier for me to just throw another one on once I snap that hook off or bend the shit out of that hook. You know what I mean?
Well, it just goes. Hey, we got options. If you're bored and you want to try something, we got it.
Something a little different, yeah. Like I said, I never even thought of that before.
That's why you have me on here.
That's why I got you on there. You do all the thinking for me. I just do the talking, you do the thinking.
That's right.
That's what Matt's known for, Matt the thinker.
Yeah, I mean, we share one brain. We share one brain, and apparently he's got it this morning.
I do the product running.
Right.
What about the other thing too? Is we have those VMC glow trebles. Put that on there.
Huh? Yeah, my buddies use these. He's got some decent success. Nothing crazy on them.
When does the blade bait bite end?
Ever.
It's good. All through the run.
I've used them in the summer, midsummer, 80 degrees out there. We used them on little rocky humps and stuff. It's just a reaction bait. You know, they're not chasing it down like a crawler harness or a crankbait. You know?
Have you used blade baits on the Wolf or any other rivers?
Oshkosh. Yep, in Oshkosh I've used them on the Wolf too. It's spring walleye. You can all these tactics you can use on any of the systems. I mean, you're starting to see guys up in De Pere now pulling flies, and you never seen that before.
Yeah.
That was strictly like an Oshkosh thing.
It was.
And then they changed the trolling rules on the Wolf River, so now you can troll on the Wolf River. So now in the last couple of years, I've seen more guys pulling flies up current. Because you're going to pull up current, not down current.
Right.
So the last couple of years, I've seen more guys pulling flies up current.
Not
a lot, though. It's still like a niche thing in Oshkosh for sure.
Right.
You know, you'll jig downriver and then pull flies up. So, and usually when I'm doing that, I'm jigging blade baits. I'm jigging a plastic or a small rip, like a number 5 or 6 rip and wrap. And you're catching fish. That's all that matters. You know.
Well, I don't know how long we've been chatting, but any final thoughts for people on the blade bait stuff, or with the conditions that we have right now? Like any
come stock up.
Obviously, you're not.
Come stock up before this stuff's gone. Because I mean, this stuff's available online. I mean, we got these J&M bit jigs like a week ago. We've had them in the store for like 9 days. I'm already on one full reorder on like 5 colors already.
What's the website?
www.thereelshot.com. THEREELSHOT.com.
That was fast.
Right?
And then if they have any questions on this stuff, they can always
feel free to
call
the store. Call the store, 920-750-6140. Talk to me or Ty or Nick. Or maybe even you call and ask for trats, and then I got to run him back and grab him because he doesn't answer
Yeah,
his
don't
phone
call
ever.
ask for me because I'll just be transferring you right back to Mike. All right, cool.
But yeah, we got, like I said, we got a ton of different colors. We got a guy that custom paints for us too. I think today he's bringing some, but I don't know with the shitty weather, he may not come in. But
Poopy weather.
Poopy weather.
Poopy weather.
Poopy weather? Okay. So he'll be coming in this week too, and I got like 12 or 13 color blade baits from him too.
Dang. So. Are you doing limited runs on those colors?
Those are, yeah, what I get from him is what I got. I think it all depends. I think he's making 24 of each color, maybe 36, and I don't remember what I had on the order.
That's the J&M brand?
No, that's ours. That's our TRS brand.
Oh, dang.
That we got custom painted up. I think I got 12 or 14 colors from him.
We should have Will do when you get them in. Have you named them yet?
No, not yet.
We should have our Facebook friends name a couple of them.
Yeah, we could.
I think that would be
some
fun.
of the colors are ones that we had in the past. We just changed the blade design.
Yeah.
But then I went through some stuff and talked with my guy and said, hey, let's do this color, let's do that color. So we got like, I want to say probably got 6 or 8 colors that are new that we can get named by.
All right.
Let these guys name them for us.
Okay.
That'd be kind of cool. That's what we did last year when I got all those custom P10s and flicker sheds in. We would just rock around to customers and what would you call this?
Right.
And one lady's like, I don't know. I go, oh, that's what we're calling it.
Thanks for the name, lady. That would be fun.
Yeah, that's what we did. So.
Well, cool. Well, Ted Miller's watching, so thanks, Ted, for watching. Thanks
Ted,
everybody
for watching,
else.
Bud. Any questions? Like I said, give us a call at the store, email the store, and it was at info@therealshot.com. I said, or call us here, 920-750-6140. We'll get you taken care of. So this stuff's all available online as well at therealshot.com. So.
All right. Well, thanks so much, everybody. Drive safe on the road, and if you do get out fishing, catch a bunch and share them to our socials.
Oh, yeah, 100%, dude. We're going to do a giveaway probably this spring, too.
Ooh.
Probably get out there and catch a big toad, and then we'll do like a guess of weight and length thing or something like that. Whoever's closest, we'll give them a little package of something or something.
From the words from Mike.
We'll figure it out, so.
All right.
All right.
See you, everybody.
Peace out, Girl Scout.
Peace out, Girl Scout.